Yes, guys, I hope everyone's doing really well. Today, I'm going to be going through exactly how you can sign high. Yes, people, I hope everyone is doing very, very well. Today, I'm going to be going through exactly how we as an agency sign high quality models to our OFM agency, right? And just before, if you want all of our strategies, you can go join the Discord and the Telegram in the description. There's also a free course in the Discord, so go and watch that. Go and start your OFM agency for completely free. So, first of all, we got a few steps here, right? But we're going to go from the beginning. First of all, we want to talk about account optimization. So this could be a personal page or this could be an agency page, right? You want to have a very, very well optimized page. And the reason that is so important is because there's so many agencies out here that you do really have to stand out from the crowd, right? There's a couple of good things about that, and it's that a lot of these agencies do have terrible pages. So it's not that difficult to actually stand out from the crowd if you do get a few things correct. A couple of the main things that you actually want to have on your page, whether it's personal or whether it's agency. You want to have social proof, right? Now, a lot of people think, right, I have to go to Dubai and rent a Lamborghini. I have to stay in the most expensive hotels and take pictures. You literally don't. So for social proof, for this, it can be results as we've got down here. But it can also be literally just you. If this is a personal page, right? It can be you going into expensive hotels, just buying a coffee and taking some pictures in these expensive hotels, right? Just, letting people know that you're a real person, you go to expensive places, etc., etc. Because at the end of the day, models aren't going to sign with, they're not going to want to sign with people who don't think they can get the results. And if you can't even be bothered to go to some expensive hotels, then you're probably not going to be bothered to actually get the model's results, right? So it's all about putting a good first impression. When, if you're outreaching to a model and they see your page, you want them to have a really good first impression of you before they've even read your message, right? So that's the first thing, social proof. Second thing is quality posts. Now, how can you do this? You can do this with value reels. That's one way. So what is a value reel? A value reel is where you're giving free value to potential models that are seeing your page so they can walk away from your page and go away with something, right? Go away with something of substance. So not absolute rubbish. Like, you don't want to be saying complete obvious stuff that the models are already going to know because they're going to be like, right, you own an agency and I already know this. Why would I sign with you? You want actual value, right? And you're probably thinking, right, why would I give this value for free when they haven't even signed with me yet? It's going to make them trust you. And that's one of the most important things in this business because there's a lot of shady people in this business. You need the models to be able to trust you. And when you're giving out value for free without expecting anything back, that is a very, very good way to actually get a model to trust you. If, for example, you've told her a way to, on a reel to increase her subs to her page, and she puts it in place and it does actually increase her subs, she's like, shit, they've given me this information for free. If I actually sign with them, then what are the results I'm going to get? So it's all about building trust, letting the models know that you do know what you're talking about. And yeah, that is probably the first step, value reels. Another thing you can do is results. So if you're just starting out, you probably don't have too many results, but there's a few ways that you can actually do this. So the first way, you can work with an agency and you can either work as a chatter or as a traffic provider. If you don't know how to do this, then literally just DM me on Telegram. I can put you in touch with people who need workers and you can help them get the results, right? They'll teach you how to get the results. So you're already one step forward, like you're already learning the game. And once you get these results, you can literally just screenshot the results and put them up as a little highlight on the actual Instagram page. So this can be a really good way of like getting your foot in the door, actually showing that you have some substance to your agency, even if you haven't done much as of yet, right? So they're the two ways that you can basically optimize your page. You also want to have a nice bio, right? You want to let people know what you do. And yeah, like just have everything looking very clean, no spelling mistakes, all the obvious shit. And just that you're a real person who, goes to nice places, does nice things, etc., etc. So once we've got the account optimization down to a T, right? we're going to start sending DMs. Now, what should you say in the DMs to actually get them to want to respond? So one way that you can do things is on the first message, you can pretty much just compliment their page. And after you do compliment their page, you can just give some value, right? You could be like, by the way, I noticed you have so many links in your link tree. Do you know if you just had the OF link in your link tree, you would gain way more subs? So you see how there you're giving something without expecting anything in return. That's going to help them gain your trust to actually want to jump on a call. And once obviously the model says, you know, oh, thank you so much, I put it into play and it increased me more subs. Fantastic. There's a few more things that I noticed about your page which you could switch around, which would increase your subs even more, right? So let's jump on a quick call and I'll go through all of these things. So we're going to be selling a value consultation. That's very important. We're not just going to try and sign them to the agency straight away. We're going to sell the call instead of the agency, if that makes sense. So with this value consultation, we're going to give loads of free value, and we're basically just going to go through any bottleneck that they might be currently experiencing. And if you're like, right, Luca, I don't have any knowledge on the business, then literally just go and watch the free course and you'll have some knowledge on the business to be able to give some free value. And once you are on the value consultation and you're giving away all this free value, you know, the model's really thankful, etc., etc., you can then go to book in another call, which is going to be you discussing a potential partnership with that model. Now, you want to book this in on the call. So you want to send them a Calendly link on the call so they can actually book in a call whilst you're on the call, right? And it's basically going to give them reminders like, oh, the call is in 6 hours, the call is in 1 hour, basically so they don't forget. Now, the reason why this 2-call close is so good is because in the first call, you are showing how much of a trustworthy person you actually are. And in the second call, their guard is going to be dropped down quite a lot because you're a real guy. You know what you're talking about, you know what you're doing, etc., etc. Now, closing the call. Once you actually get them on this call, how are you going to close the call? Now, we give a closing script to the guys in our coaching program, but if you don't want to join the program or whatever it might be, you basically want to ask them, where are they currently at, right? You want to see where they're currently at, what they're currently struggling with, which you might already know some stuff through the first call. And once they've told you all of those things, you then want to ask them, like, where are they looking to get to? Why are they looking to get to that point? If they say, right, I want to start making 10K a month. Why do you want to start making 10K a month? Is it because you want more freedom? Is it so you can travel more? Is it so it's easier to pay your rent? Whatever the reason is, right? So we're finding out the pain points, and then we're basically going to sell them on our services, which is going to fix those pain points. So that's the whole point of sales. So it's supply and demand, right? We're finding out the demand, and then at the end of the call, we're going to explain what we do as an agency to actually to fix those problems. So yeah, if you are interested in the coaching program, just DM me on Telegram, join the group so you can see what we actually offer. And yeah, our script has got about a 95% close rate, which is really good. So yeah, that's there if you want that. Once you've actually gone through the script and everything's all good, the models agree to work with you, etc., etc., you then want to write and send a contract. Now, we also give these away in our coaching program. So the full contract, and you pretty much just put their names in and you send it on DocuSign, which they will then electronically sign, right? So as soon as they sign that, you are going to have a model signed to your agency, and you pretty much, oh yeah, there's two more steps at the end. Sometimes they take a long time to sign. If they do take a while to sign, you basically just want to follow up. So you just want to be like, did the contract work okay? Was everything okay with it? You never want to rush the creators like, oh, you need to sign it today. You don't want to rush them because that's not, you know, you're just acting like you don't have a lot of models. But you just want to follow up, maybe every couple of days or so. But most of the time, they're going to sign it on the same day, especially if you've used the script that we give away. and then you have a creator starting to your agency, and you're ready to start making some money, right? So that is pretty much how you sign high quality models in OFM. It's all about giving away free value so they trust you more. It's all about gaining trust. And once you actually have that trust, it's a lot easier to sign these models. So yeah, go and join the links in the description, Telegram and Discord. If you're interested in the coaching program, then all of the information is in the Telegram. You can pretty much just go and read that and just shoot me a DM, and we can see if you're the right fit for the program. So yeah, I hope that you enjoyed this video and you have a good rest of your day.